Here with #1 seed Chris Barnes on Bowl.com, and Chris, this tournament is such a grind. How does it feel now to finally be through this whole week?
Well, I mean, it's fantastic. It's pretty unusual to qualify high and still make the show here. I think I was the only one in the top 10 that's still be in there. So to make it through this field, to make it through the grind, all the great players, and get some good breaks and some matches and be the top seed, it feels great.
Shot a 300 against West Malott at a time when you really needed it. How huge a springboard was that for you?
Well, it's the difference between making the show and probably not making the show. The loser got Belmonte in the next round, and that was no fun at all. So, it's huge there, and it's so tough here once you get in the loser's bracket because it's littered with guys that had one bad match but aren't going to have any more.
When you did get to match play, you rolled through. Obviously, only one guy can do it, and you're the guy who made it through without losing a single match. And like you said, it's so difficult to win this tournament out of the loser's bracket. How crucial was it for these matches?
Well, you have to be fortunate. I mean, you're going to bowl a lot of great players, and I bowled a bunch of them. I had the benefit of being a real high seed, and I didn't bowl a great score in my first match, but I bowled the last place qualifier, and so he was also struggling a little bit too, and I was able to survive and scrape through, and I learned some things. But when I bowled the great players, I mean, Wes gave me a chance. He was up by 55 pins, I guess it was, going in the last game, and was striking like crazy. So I was really lucky to get a good break there. You have to bowl great matches at the right times, and then, every once in a while a guy like Walter Ray will shoot a 610, which, I mean, that never happens.
Top seed means you're automatically in the final. It also means, though, that you have to sit and watch. How tough is that to be sitting at the top of the stepladder and have to watch those matches?
Well, it's tough, to come in cold and then get a feel for the TV pair. But the bonus with a major is we do get a little extra practice time, and so there is a little more time to get accustomed than usual. Usually it's about 4 shots, maybe 6 if you're lucky, and in a totally different environment, it's really not very reflective of what happens during the week. But in this case, I should get plenty of practice, so there shouldn't be any excuses.
We talked about this earlier in the week. I know this is a tournament that is special for you. It's one that you haven't won. It's one you really want to get on your resume. You're as close as you've ever been now. What's the feeling?
Yeah, well, it's like deja vu. I mean, 6 years ago, I bowled Walter in the position round to see who was going to be the top seed and won that. I shot 230 on TV, and it was the second high game by about 25 pins, but I was 35 behind him, so it didn't work out too good. We're looking for a little redemption there, and I come out, bowl a good game, and whoever I'm bowling against, sorry.